Alright, we're testing the microphone. Seeing how that do. Ah, it do. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. It works, we're live. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to boost it a touch. Dear good buddy, are you okay? Just working a lot? Let's see here. Properties. Advanced audio properties. Yes. Let's make us more. Dehydrated, just walked back from lab. Oh, 8 a.m. classes. I see.
That stinks. Gotta stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated. Ah, there we go. Transitioning screens. Ah, Fia! Good evening. I'm gonna turn down the music even further. Sorry, still adjusting settings. Let's see. Snowball. Yeah, let's up that decibel level.
Durkin buddy, you mean water, right? Best hydrated. Not like Gatorade or anything nasty like that.
Well, I don't know. Gatorade's got them electrolytes.
It's all sugar.
Don't people tell you to drink it if you're sick?
Yeah, they tell you to drink it when you go to get
Just
colonoscopy
straight up water.
Too. Water's the best.
Oh man, I just realized I'm really thirsty. Oh, I forgot my tea in the microwave. Oh,
all right.
well, that's fine.
I will go get it for you. I'll be back in a moment.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna boost the audio a little bit more, and then I think we're good. If the audio levels are problematic, please let me know. Gatorade has saved me on hot days at work alongside water, says Elsa Airsetla. That is fair. Lukewarm tap water. The best. I never really like cold water because it like makes me like my teeth hurt. Alright, so I wasn't able to get Picker Wheel on stream because the browser thing wasn't working on OBS. So we're gonna do it janky, and we're gonna do it on my phone. It's the most legit. You can't chug more than 1.5 glasses of cold water without it feeling even colder than it is. Yes. Phone wheel! The most legit. Oh, you don't have a water filter / cooler thing. I'm sorry. To be fair, we've been just drinking tap water since we moved, so because we lost our we lost our water filter in the move, so we're just drinking the regular water. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the little window, turn off my headphones. Oh, hello, Hannah! Thank you, my dear. You are amazing.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's warm!
Yeah, I turned the microwave on.
Ah, smart. Oh, and a water bottle. Look at that. Tea. It's proof. It's Earl Grey with some milk. And a water bottle, because Ross is so kind. So, today we're doing a...
Not bottled water. We don't truck with that.
We don't support bottled water.
No, don't support bottled water.
Tap water all the way. No. Depending on your area. Some areas have a
yeah,
rough time with that.
If you need to drink bottled water, no shade.
Yeah, absolutely no shade.
Like, usually it's just bottled tap water.
Yeah, it's nothing special. As far as I know, we only have 4 people that were entered in. So I think you guys will just see either Air Subtly you're gonna win, or I think 3 other people that aren't here is gonna win. I figure we'll kind of draw regardless. It's probably some chai or milk tea for all I know. Oh, it looks brown, not gray. This is true. This is true. It is an Earl Grey with some milk. I got an awesome loose leaf tea. It's an Earl Grey vanilla cream. And oh my god, what is the tea company? It's I think it's Queen City Tea Company. I think.
Want me to go check?
No. I think they're based out of New York, but they have really good prices and really good teas, and I highly recommend them if you like loose leaf. Tea stuff. Any recommendations for tea and what to add to it? Check your water temperature. This is something that I learned recently. If you have like a meat thermometer or something, stick it in your boiling water, because green teas need less hot water than black teas.
You don't need to bring the water to a boil with a green tea?
No, because if you have it at a boiling temperature, it'll actually singe the green tea and make it more bitter. Also, check your steep time. Generally, teas want to steep for, like, teas that are caffeinated, don't steep them more than, like, 4 minutes, depending on the type of tea, because then it'll turn really bitter. And for a long time, I just drank bitter tea, because I didn't know that.
Really?
I've never been big on tea, so I want to learn how to enjoy. Oh, there you go. Those are some quick tips.
I'm probably the wrong person to ask on how to enjoy tea, because I like my tea black.
Yeah,
I
with
always
nothing
drink
in it.
Black. I drink my coffee with cream and sugar, though. I can't deal with black coffee. Too strong.
Too strong.
Yep.
I most of the time I'll drink my tea black, but I've recently started adding milk because I want to enjoy my life, and it's been very nice. Tea's always just tasted like nothing to me. That is fair.
Depends on the tea.
It's very subtle in a lot of teas, and especially the teas you get in packages. The loose leaf teas tend to have more flavor. I've found, at least.
Also, the herbal loose leaf teas, or like green loose leaf tea or something, you can get away with brewing it or steeping it a little bit longer if you want a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind you don't oversteep it. And,
so you don't burn it.
like Cassie was saying.
Yeah. Because that can happen. Alright, I'm just going to spin this. If the person isn't here, we'll do a warm-up drawing. I might do a warm-up drawing regardless. And we'll see what happens. Oh, we're doing it. You can hear the little trigger wheel. Who we got? Hey, Ursula, finally!
Yay, nice.
It's here! It's time! You did it! You made it! Thank you for continuing to come back. Alright, let me go to the post and check your characters. It is time! Ursula time! I didn't tweet that we're live, but you know what? It's okay, because the people that matter are here. Alright. So I love the big long ears, the big chompy teeth. Is
It's a nice critter.
Is this one big eyeball? Please tell me. You are 100% paying for shipping. Okay, cool. Very awesome. Yes, okay. Awesome. Because I do love this one. If you do have a preference, let me know. But, like, come on. This design, it's so good. It's so good.
One.
Looks like a black hole from the front. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me do a real quick one. Look like it could be a Subnautica creature. Nah, I love them so much. Okay, awesome. I'm sorry.
We gotta play Subnautica.
I know. I'm still used to reading chat, so I realize it's on the screen and I'm just reading what you're saying. But yes. If you want some extra pictures, I can say, oh, please. Please. Feel free to DM.
Yeah, extra pictures would be tremendous.
Extra pictures would be good. I'm going to do a really quick warm-up with... Well, I'll do a warm-up so I can get into and get this character done right.
Do you want to do a warm-up of this particular character, or do you want to do a random something else warm-up?
It's a good question. I think I'll do this character just to get the shapes down.
Okay.
So, while I'm waiting for the additional pictures, and if you want some extra pictures, yes, they have some really cool shit. Yes! Very good! Very good, exciting! Alright, let's get the pen working. Alright, so the biggest thing I'm going to need to do in terms of composition is making sure that we got that neck. I love this bit. Also, if it's too light, let me know. I can lower the brightness on our little thing here. Come on. Oh, little guy. There we go. If that's too much shade, let me know. If you can't see my loose sketch lines.
Can you see the drawing?
Yeah, that's probably the most important thing. Alright, big chompy teeth, one big eyeball looking like a black hole.
Excellent. What? Air Setlist says they can see it. Durgan Bunny says they can see.
Beautiful.
I love to see it.
Love to see it.
Love to see it.
I'm making a swirly in there because I love the swirly. Alright, and then the ears. Oh, that's cool how the eyes kind of lead into the form of the ears. Alright. Very, very awesome. Oh, this is super loose, super sketchy. Love the ears! I gotta make a character with giant ears. I've always loved those characters, and I never made one for myself just because I was like, oh, well, other people have long-eared characters. I want to be different. But they're really fun.
To be different.
It's okay to be different, but
it's also okay to be the same.
Yeah, to have big, long ears. I love this character so much, and having you be able to draw them is awesome. Yay! I'm so glad!
Excellent.
Do they have a tongue? Do they have, like, long, sketchy tongue? No tongue at all? I love the this. Also, is the chin thing, is that, like, semi-movable, like an anglerfish tendril, or is it like a horn where you don't move it, or it doesn't have any flexibility to it? Yes, long flicky tongue works best. Okay, awesome.
Like a chameleon.
A chambalampalam.
A schlam.
A schlam. Big teeth, exaggerating the teeth.
We mentioned my brother has a chameleon?
We may have. His name is Bog.
Bog the chameleon. We affectionately refer to him as a schlam.
A schlam. Or grumpy. Because he's very grumpy.
Yeah, my father calls him the great green grumpy one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Highly antisocial. Just sort of detests...
anything.
Everything.
That moves outside. Okay. Horn type deal. It is definitely meant to resemble an anglerfish. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I picked up on that. It's very, very fun, very glowy. I love the glowy dewlap too. Yeah. Oh man, Ross, you gotta do some glowies.
I will do what I can.
Gotta do them glowies. Thank you, Durgan Bunny. We appreciate it. All right. I'm just gonna speed up things here.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, but it's a warm up, so I wanna be
able to. Is it a warm up?
Yeah, well, this one is.
Your final?
No, this is far too sketchy. Far too sketchy for a final. I'm just learning the forms. Got big dewlap, long, pointy. Yes, this is the stuff. I love the little back fins. They're so much fun.
You got the stuff.
You got the power. Oh, this is a warm-up? Yeah. I mean, it's just I'm just figuring out how the forms of the creature do. I mean, if you want this one too, you can have it, but this is not what I would call final.
You can toss it in the envelope as a freebie.
We could. Oh, Xenomorph Rayquaza cake wearing a hat? Yes. That's an apt description.
Yeah, I see that.
I love both of those things.
Yep.
So that really works. Alright. So these dupers. I gotta get better pen. Alright. Ooh, also, so I like to sketch in multicolor pens because I'm a rainbow nut. So I think I'm gonna do probably undersketching in blue with a little bit of orange accent and then the final layer in black. Let me get my better. Do I have my better pen? I had one with a metal. Yeah, that's the better pen. Oh, you don't have to pay extra for the thing. It's not going to cost anything else to slip an extra piece of paper in there.
You're very sweet, Sutton. Thank you.
We appreciate it. All right. So these are, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 here. 5 little dupers. And we got the
dupers.
That's the technical term. We want so our hermit crabs, we call their antennae dupers because it's just
because they dupe. That's
they
what
dupe.
They do.
Yeah, they just dupe around like doop 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 doop. So and a lot of things have now become dupers in our everyday parlance.
Anything that dupes.
Anything that dupes. Dupin also is a verb. So if you're just duping, you're just kind of.
I think that was a thing though. Duping around.
Was that duping
derping
around?
around.
Derping around is a thing.
That's
but like,
what was derping.
Duping around is kind of like you're just kind of like figuring things out, hanging out. Adjacent to vibing, but a little bit more inquisitive, I think. I have so many characters I want to see drop. You guys, your creatures are so good. Oh, thank you, Durgan.
You're very sweet.
Aw, your creature designs are awesome. You should keep making stuff. Send us things.
We're lucky we have good reference to work from too.
Yeah. You guys do some really good art yourselves. All right, I do love the glowy in the rib cage. I might not be able to get down that far for this kind of thing. Okay, warm up. How long was that? What was it? 7:30? I don't know.
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5-10 minute. 5-10 min. I sign it for you even. What is today? 2/11?
The 11th.
2022. Awesome. You get the artist scribbles to make the pen work. That's original. That's bona fide right there in the corner. Oh, shit is my art. You can say that from other talented artists that aren't me. Oh, but you helped come up with some of the designs, or you made some of the lore for it. You did make the crystal creature. That one was really cool. All right, let me check. Airsetla, did you send more images? Let me see here. If you didn't, that's okay. We can work off this one. Or if you're still in the gathering phase, take your time. I did the warm-up sketch kind of fast.
We don't want to rush you.
Yeah. Now, I'm an artist, but I only work in MS Paint. Does that count? Of course that counts.
Sure.
Yeah. Whatever, Ross and I were having this discussion today. Whatever you have accessible to you, be that mouse in MS Paint, Fire Alpaca in a crappy tablet, like, whatever. You're an artist if you're at least trying and learning and drawing stuff. Like, that's, if you're learning and growing, that's it. I have a Toy House link. I was actually looking if Airsetla is fine with me posting it here in chat. Ah.
Okay.
The Toy House link to Airsetla's stuff? Because yes, then we can pull it up on the computer. You guys won't be able to see, but we can have it on the screen over here. Otherwise, they can do whatever. I got you. I will take a tea break.
Tea is good. You need to drink more. Don't forget about it.
I always forget to drink.
You do. That's
yes,
okay.
to this character. Okay, then yeah, feel free to post it if they're cool with that. Is this is the watercolor page that we're drawing on?
Yes, I did not cut it out. I left it in there for your
request. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna cut it out either. I will show off the chat. Sent the link to the Toy House DM. Let me see. Let me check out the Twitter. I do not see anything in my messages. Message requests.
Have you read the messages?
I have not read the messages.
You should read the messages.
I should. Unless was it a DM? Oh, on Twitch. Oh, okay, hold on. That's different. That's another app. Ah, there we go. Okay. I got you.
Didn't realize you could DM on Twitch.
You can.
Crazy. What a world
It's a
we live in.
little bit more clunky, I find. I might just not be that familiar with it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Mischievous Soul Noodle. That's so good. Do you mind if I show the toy house on stream on my phone? Is that fine? Soul Noodles are the best noodles.
They're my favorite band.
Oh, that's a good band name.
I'll give that to your dad.
Yes, he's been looking for a band name for his band.
Oh.
They're alright. Is it okay if I... Okay,
That's high praise.
My dad's a really good drummer.
Your dad's a really good singer, but he never sings.
Well, he's a really good singer and a really good drummer, and he used to be in a jazz band for a while, but then they stopped doing that, and now he just kind of does stuff with my uncle, who's an okay singer. No shade, no shade. Airset, can I show the toy house on the video screen thing? Can I scroll through this? Is that okay? Can I show the world?
Is there anything you don't want me to see there?
Okay, cool. Not that this is a good anything, but at least we can kind of look through things together. Alright, so I love the shape of this one. Oh, you can see the reflection of the camera in there, so my angle. I love this. Curly cues are always my favorite. That one is fun. Good emphasis on the glowy teeth. Oh, little heart. I love the gremlin stance. Yes. Also, I will say Broken Tail. So cool. So awesome. I had made a Sphinx character a while back that was inspired by a headless Sphinx statue at the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. And I gave it like a broken, craggy tail because it was like, it's an old broken down statue. Yes. Imposing. Coming at you. These are good arts. These are very good arts. Okay, so there is a pupil in the center, like you said, like a glowing hotspot of a black hole kind of thing. No, it's fine. It's good. Oh, teeth. See? It's good. You guys got the glowy. It's good glowy. It's nice. Things are good. This is great.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Dirty
What do you mean you didn't mean to color it? No.
It's all good.
Coloring, you have fun. Coloring is for having fun.
Listen, the thing that I try to tell people too is even if your work isn't good, it's practice.
Yes. Yes.
You're always getting better, you're always improving, and the only way that you get to be like really good is like so much practice.
Yep.
And your stuff is decent anyway, so like don't worry about it.
I only did the board, lines board one day. That's fine. There you go. There you go. Colored because it was loved so much. And it's practice on both ends. Well, one person got color practice, the other person got line art practice.
There you go.
You got it. All right, so this does give me a more well-rounded idea, especially in regards to the pupil there. So thank you for sending these. Now, teeth. Any teeth configuration? Can we teeth? Can we?
You frighten me.
Yeah, the teeth. Can we exaggerate the teeth? Are you cool with some artistic interpretation?
Of course.
Friend take the time to draw my cat. Yes, exactly. If it's like, oh hey, it's a form of like, it's a hug from another person where they're like, hey, I love you and your character so much. Let me give you this gift. And then you're like, yes, let me take this gift and put it on a pedestal by coloring it. Comically wide teeth. Love artistic interpretation. Okay, awesome. Yes. Yeah, this is good. It's good. You can get passionate. Yes, perfect. Okay. So we got to... Where's the other reference to? Because I want to start with that one. Professional fighting tweet. Totally. Yes. Okay, where is there? Okay. Cool. So, we're going to work out the composition. Also, bonus. We get to see... Permit crab. Is it not gonna...
Oh yeah,
there we go.
Crab, yes.
Permit crab. It's not It's horizontal, which is not for this setup, but this is the permit crab. Ross drew this.
I stole the name from a meme. Or
Yeah,
something.
it was a meme. It was a meme, but he made a really good design.
Thank you.
I love him so much. Eventually we'll like ink and color it.
One of these days.
Maybe put it on merch. Not sure.
One of these days.
Would buy.
We'll get there.
Crab permits you to do anything.
Yeah, the permit crab allows you to do one bad thing every day.
Ah, because crab merch shirt, please. Oh, we could. We could. One bad thing per day because crabs are nefarious sometimes.
Well, it permits it. It's the permit crab. You see.
I see. All right. So we got our little sketch here.
You got this.
I got it. Are we gonna tear? Are these perforated? No,
Nope.
you have to score them out.
I will
Okay.
have to cut it out.
Okay, so that's fine. I'm gonna set this over here. Complete professional setup.
Yeah, we are professionals.
Ah,
That's
and
true.
you got a paperclip. You're smart. I did somewhere. I put it away.
I could do a binder clip. I can go get your binder clip.
Yeah, just give me a small binder clip. Hannah, thank you for helping solve my not brain solutions.
Found your binder clip.
It's huge.
It's gonna work though.
It will. It's big.
I don't understand why that's a problem.
It's too big.
No, big is good.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so originally this was going to be a 4x6. I'm just going to briefly sketch out where that is. Okay, so our whole reason why we're doing this, highly dependent on COVID numbers, we may be going to Anther, New England not this weekend, next weekend, because we got a table at the Artist Alley. Like I said, highly dependent. So we figured we could offer on-the-spot watercolor portraits. And we wanted to do a test to make sure that we were going to be okay doing that. Alright, where is 4?
The reason I've been so quiet is I'm preparing my watercolor setup over here.
Yes. Would you...
Does this have water in it?
It
No.
may still.
No.
No water. Alright, and do this thing.
Well, thank you, Aristotle. I don't think we're like nervous or anything. Well, yeah, you know.
It helps to like, it's like, alright, we know we can do this and do it okay.
Yeah.
On the spot. With people's
Yeah.
reference. Because, like, we don't know if someone might come up and not have a ref sheet, and then we'll just have to take a picture of their suit and figure things out. Do I not have an eraser?
I don't know. Do you not?
I guess. I never, because I rarely use pencil. I use the tiny little nub on this guy.
You're a tiny little
I
nub.
am a tiny little nub. Tiny, tiny nub. Okay. Oh, that's more than enough room to work with. Okay. Cool. I might go a little bit beyond this because I have the room, but I just wanted to make sure that we could do the 4x6. Alrighty. So, I want to start with blue and... Dabadoo. Blue. And a T. Okay, so I like the original one, but I always draw, like, creature facing left. So... I'm also not seated at a desk that is... No, my water bottle. It's over there now. I'm also seated at a desk that doesn't have, like, under leg storage. Because it's all drawers. It's all drawers all the way down.
Drawers all the way down.
Okay. So I love the teeth and the menacing of this. Let's see. What am I thinking here? Something that'll get the ears in. Something kind of menacing, and then I could probably bring the neck around. Yeah, okay. Yep. Alright, so then we can bring the ears out. Big goblin-y ears. Yeah, and then we can do the grin and have it kind of like a big menacing eye. Okay. Alright, we're getting it. So, let me go back to this guy. It's always good to have good reference. Always. This is part of the reason why
Highly good.
why I love to have my phone, because I can have a bunch of tabs up and just switch between them and be like, okay, I'm going to take a little bit of this aspect from this drawing and a little bit of this aspect from the other one to make like really informed decisions. Alright. Ursula, does it end, does the tip of the nose kind of end in a beak? Is it just rounded kind of like this? What, or is it a hard point, or is it just more like flesh lips?
That's a bad
It's a
word phrase.
bad way. Well, like, I don't know.
That's a bad word phrase.
As opposed to like bird lips. Beaks. This creature gives gremlin vibes. Which Ursula is a bit of a... It's good to be gremlin sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta like be in your house, be an art gremlin. Ross and I make this noise where we go... That's our like, I'm being a gremlin at you and I'm not being articulate. Or like, I'm putting effort into something, but I'm being a gremlin about it.
If I ever play D&D again, that's what all the goblins are
Oh,
going to sound
yes! They just gotta be like, Definitely a little pointy, but not hard to point, so you can make around it in your life. Okay, so it's not a hard point. So it's not like a beak, but it is a little pointy. I can work with that. I think that can work. Alright. Does it move? How do I articulate this? Like a wolf snarl, how they get those little bumpies when they're snarling. Does it do that? With the species, they typically don't have mouths, so it's a bit of an exception. Okay. Alright. So yes, it's a species. You've piqued my interest. Tell me about the species. I want to know. Is it... So, do you follow Beast of Oblivion? Because if you don't, you might want to. She does some amazing work with these creatures called lockjaws, and they're physical embodiments of black holes. And they all grow at different rates and have different personalities. It's so cool. That's one of the things that got me into concepts in general.
Concepts.
They do not. I imagine they're very gremlin gummy smiles. Okay. During my one character, I'm definitely going to submit sometime in the future after not submitting for a while on these streams. Yes, please give us more. Yeah, right? I don't know. Like, this was back on the DeviantArt days.
DeviantArt.
DeviantArt.
Dear sweet DeviantArt.
With Beast of Oblivion. But they had like stories about another traveler encountering these species of lockjaws and basically telling them all about how their children grew at different rates because they were associated with their main body, which was the black hole, and it would consume things at different rates. Just amazing concepts.
Now I want to watch The Black Hole.
That's a fun movie.
1979 Disney classic. They were trying to be Star Wars.
Yeah.
Before they owned Star Wars.
Yeah, they did. They do own Star Wars. Skull face mask thing. Soul lurkers. They are manifestations of different aspects of the soul. And they're a symbiotic relationship to the soul. They're connected to
That's fun.
Yes. Also, Dragon Bunny says, "Think you I've shown you the one. I want its big fluffy snow boy with a dark gray skull face. I believe you have. Yes. And yes, absolutely. I'm here. You know, you guys know this. I'm here for the skull face stuff. That's my jam. Okay, so
Your bread, butter, and jam.
soul lurker. I'm gonna write that down.
Soul
lurker. Yes. All right, manifestations of different aspects of the soul. So, if your soul is like in a particular way, so strongly it manifests one of these guys, or do they kind of happen upon you and then attach themselves to you? Also, another question. This anglerfish chin thing is kind of angled obtusely, so it would go down kind of like that in the drawing. Is that okay? That it goes more, how do I describe this, more out than back? If the host in their guard dies, they become a husk of what they originally were. Huh, they decay. I imagine their host died, yet is... The wave god is good. Okay, awesome. Their host died, yet is alive in incorporeal sense, so they're half corrupted. Ooh, so they could be connected to, like, ghosts in that way? Because that would be rad. I'm gonna make it a little spiky, because I like the spiky.
You like the spikies.
I like the spikies. Spiky is good. I'm gonna just commit to that right now. And go with some orange for that one. Alright, and that cuts off right about here. Okay. Ooh. So that brings some cool implications. Now, can normal people see these creatures? Or do you have to, like... How do I describe this? Everyone who has one, can they see each other's? Or is it just you can only see your own and people without them can't see them? Tell me the rules of the lore.
The deep lore.
The deep lore.
Would you like to hear the lore of this
lore? Okay. So this has the eye kind of going up and back. The other one was a little different. Okay. Alright. That goes over the eye. Alright, I like that idea, where we have just the corner of the eye here. Yeah, that sets it into the face a little bit better. Okay, alrighty. Yeah. Yes, big eye. Big glowy. Only the host can see them. Okay. Kinda like Tulpa adjacent, but like in a
it is a tulpa.
In a more mystical way, like but it's like a subconscious one where you're
Tulpas are mystical, right?
Yeah, but like I don't know, tulpas are supposedly a psychic manifestation of something that you focus really hard on, but this one sounds more like it's a it's not necessarily a conscious choice. Is that correct? Like it's your soul is feeling a particular way very strongly. Also, I'm gonna make a bunch of little swirlies in here as if everything is kind of circling the black hole. Yes. Alright, and then we'll go in. Okay. And then I love how the ears come off of this. So it's like the top part of the jaw becomes part of the ear. Where is it? Like in this one here. Yeah, like that. That's good. Okay. Big bat-like ears. I love how pointy they get. We're gonna go up past the crop mark there. Pretty much, yeah. It's not a choice that someone has for one to manifest. Okay. Now, they are bonded. So tell me how they interact with people. Are they guardian-like? Do they just, like, hover around and bother people? Are they like a sleep paralysis demon where you, like, look in the corner and all of a sudden they're just sitting there? They've been watching you sleep?
Oh, that's fun.
You never know. Little gremlin-y guys. I love this. Zoop. This part of the ear that goes, wah. That's my favorite part of the ear. Because it's got a fun little wave to it.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis? I've never had sleep paralysis. It sounds like a bad time.
It sounds like a very bad time. No, I never have, and I hope I never do.
Yeah.
I've heard many horror stories from people that have had it.
Yeah, I have as well.
But no, I've been pretty lucky, I think.
We both have.
Yep.
Knock on wood.
I don't know how common it is, though. I don't know if we feel it's more common than it is just because we've heard the stories. They want these to be thinner.
I may have heard somewhere that most people will experience it once in their lives.
Okay, and then like not again? Because I thought it was a consistent thing.
It can be consistent for some people, but like I don't know. Most people will have a migraine at some point.
That's true.
You know, I think.
Trying to find their lore page and can we DM it to you on Twitch or Twitter? Oh, yes!
By all means.
Did not know you had a lore page. Please. I would love to read. Alright, other ear. Yeah. Make it up. Make it go. Make it pointy. Yeah, I want to make this ear. I'm probably going to come in a little bit and leave the blue as a little bit of an outline. Because I want that to be pointier. And we're going to do them spikies. Now, let's see here. Head here, and then neck up, and back, and in. Let's see here. Oh, I want to get that dewlap in there, too.
Gotta get the dewlap.
How do I do that in this pose? Let's see here. Might only just be a hint of the dewlap. Because the neck would curve around like this. Oh, unless I make this. Yep, okay. Yep, we're getting it. So we can do, let's see, it's behind the jaw here. We can do something like this. And then this becomes the center line. Okay, yep. And then we have like the shoulders and it becomes more of a front view down here. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Sent on Twitch. Awesome. Don't mind me. Actually, I'll skim through it when Ross is painting.
By all means.
To make efficient use of the time. Alright. Bup. Bup, bup. Bup, bup. Okay. And there were 5 little spikies. So I'm going to have the first one coming off right the back of the head. Let me know if that's not correct positioning. Yeah, because that first spiky is kind of hidden. What were we calling them before? Dupers? We were calling them dupers before.
Spikies, dupers, potato.
Potatoes.
Oh, I like potatoes.
They're just potatoes. It's fine. Such good lines, curvy going into other curves. Thank you. That's why I love sketching in pen, because it's just like, I want to just make a bunch of circles, go into all the other circles. They interact with their ghost host. Oh, guard host. Ghost host, though.
What's wrong with ghost host?
Ghost host.
Ghost host.
Guard/host in a sense of a force protection. Since it's life connected to the guards in most cases. Don't want to walk around being a mindless little zombo thing. That's fair. Okay. And Sathiona's... How do you pronounce that? Sathiona? Probably Sathiona.
Sathona.
Sathona? Oh, yeah, I added an I. I'm good at adding syllables. Sathona's case is basically a ghost host. I do love that. Because that makes it more fun. Sathona. Cool.
My Sathona.
My Sathona. That's a very pretty name, though. I assume these creatures do not have gender. But, correct me if I'm wrong, if they do have gender, are they the same gender as their host?
If you know D2, it's basically Savathun's original name.
Savathun. Why do I know that? D2? Destiny? Is that Destiny too?
Moth Mommy.
Moth Mommy.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know Moth Mommy.
Oh, I know Moth
The
Mommy.
entire internet knows Moth Mommy.
Yeah, everyone became a simp for Moth Mommy. She was cool though. Well, did you get to the point in the game where you figured out what her whole deal was? Was she as cool as she was in the trailers?
I mean, I don't know. The stuff that has her hasn't been released yet.
Oh, okay.
Comes out soon. I don't know too much about the Destiny lore. My brother kind of got me into it, and we play together.
He knows more of the Destiny lore
yeah,
than you do.
He knows all the deep lore.
Oh, tongue? Do I add tongue to this?
Needs more tongue.
Maybe. Uncertain as of yet. Might not need tongue. We shall see.
So, yo, I love the posing already. Yeah, thank you, Durkin Bunny. She's doing excellent work.
Thank you. Figuring it out on the fly.
That's how I do some of my best work.
On the fly?
On the fly.
On the fly.
Just wing it. YOLO.
Swag.
Hope it comes out well.
And if it doesn't, we have the tools to correct it.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the best... Oh, where is it? Hold on. I want to show you guys.
Oh, boy. Okay. Are you okay?
Oh, I put it in my sewing kit.
What did you do? What are you looking for?
My pen.
What pen?
The good pen. Yes.
What good pen?
If anyone ever wants to draw in a sketchbook and wants to draw in pen but doesn't like making mistakes, get a whiteout pen. It's basically a little paint marker. You squeeze this tube. Oh, why does it pain you?
Or you could get an erasable pen. Those exist.
No, but there's something nice about having the line buildup of the pen.
Dude, erasable pens are dope.
I haven't used one since middle school. Are they still good?
Yeah, they're great.
When was the last time you used an erasable pen?
When I sold the Taurus to fill out the paperwork,
Oh.
it messed up. I wouldn't have to pay the Registry of Motor Vehicles for another form.
That's actually very smart.
I have my moments.
You have many moments. Alright, I do think this ear is a little bit too far over, but I think we're just gonna go with it. The neck needs to be
Durgan,
here.
buddy, what game do you play? What run did you finish?
Yes, tell us the games. 1, 2, 3.
You can't just tell us something like that and then not give us deets. We need deets.
We're gamers.
We crave the deets.
We crave the game.
We're gamers that can beat the Portal mod.
We got past the hard part, I think.
I don't. I think the rest of the game is probably harder.
We were able to solve the next levels after the hard part.
That's true.
So we were doing okay there. Binding of Isaac with the combo things.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. Bad among the community, but I took it anyways. Oh, because like starting items kind of thing. I'm playing the same game and have some incredibly rare, but have something incredibly rare but very funny. Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of joy in that. It's like when I've played D&D in the past, you don't always have to go for the most optimal, like, class, race, combo.
Build.
Just play whatever you want. You know? Just
Make it fun.
Do whatever brings you joy, and it's possible to be good at it.
Yeah.
Since I've started playing a little bit of Warhammer as well, I've heard that, you know, amongst the tabletop there are certain, like, builds and stuff that are, like, you know, optimal. But I don't care about that.
Optimal.
I'm just there to have a good time.
Yeah. Now, are the little dots, are those like accent embers as atmosphere, or are those actual, like, is the placement actual glowies on the critter, or are they a little bit more like suggestions? Markings. The word I was looking for is markings. Are the dots defined markings? I got there in the end.
That's all that matters.
It is. Okay. I'm trying not to have tangents. Not word tangents, but art tangents.
I got your meaning.
Not entirely happy with this dewlap. We'll figure it out. Alright. And then I want to...
Those are actual glowies, but you don't have to add those since it's a lot of details in this character.
Nah, it's fine. Glowies. It's easy to add circles.
Yeah, Airsetla, she likes details.
I love
she's going
details.
to add tons and tons and tons of detail.
Ross, you don't have to... They're in the pen, so you can just kind of...
I'm going to do...
You do
whatever my heart desires.
Yeah, you do whatever you want. Glowy details is important.
I don't have the best angle on what you're doing because I'm over here and I'm only kind of watching you on the camera. But I'll let this. I'll take a look at it when you're done, and we'll see if the spirit moves me.
Okay.
How the spirit moves me, you know.
In what ways?
Yeah, in what ways I'm moved by the spirit.
I want to capture this point. I feel like at this angle it wouldn't quite read. I guess I could do something like this. And then have a little bit of shading to dip down into that area. God, I love the bony shoulders and the long and the spine. Oh, I gotta add some of the back spines. Not all of them, but some of them. Phone.
Honestly, this is nice for me too because I'm getting some watercolor practice.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'll show you.
Yes.
I'll share.
We'll share with the stream. Oh, we gotta have the swirly. Swirlies are so important. They were a staple of all the characters I made growing up. You gotta have a good shoulder swirly, because it follows the curve of the shoulder. It just makes sense to put it there.
Definitely.
The glowies are actually their blood, and I think that's super cool. Ooh, yes, bioluminescence. What? So they have blue and orange blood? Or is it different types of blood? Okay, and Durgan says I have an item called almond milk. Oh! Basically an item called soy milk, but not as many tears, not as much damage loss. Okay, so it's like a lesser version of the other item. But a bunch of things that make it funky. Those are actual glowies, but if you don't have to add it. Okay, yeah. Alongside a very good item called brimstone, but together it's questionable but not in my case. Okay, so you've made it more of a definitive strategy. It's a legitimate strategy.
He's optimized their use, or they have optimized their use.
Yes. All right. So now we're gonna go to. We're gonna drop the pen. That's what we're gonna do.
You good?
Yeah. Alrighty. The visible bone on their teeth is glowy blue, but their blood is the orange we see. Ooh, yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, so now, black hole eye. Get to go in and define some of this. I don't like to go over everything in the black pen, because I feel like the black can deaden it a little bit, but I like to really make the areas that are a little bit too nebulous more defined.
Yeah, I'm always super careful with black for that reason.
Yeah. When Ross was teaching, he banned black paint because you can just mix your own.
Black, brown, green.
Oh yeah, because you have to mix your greens.
Yep, I want everybody to mix everything as much as possible.
Because that's how they learn.
That's right. That's a good way to learn how to mix paint when you have no other option.
You must mix. Alright, so I made the lip go down a little bit here. I feel like that kind of impedes the slimness of the jaw. Oh well. Yeah, well. It's a process. Art's just a process. Alright, I am going to come in a little bit on the eye. But then Ross can handle the shading from there. Spiky. Okay, yes, and we're going to align this. So I want to make sure I have a proper spine line.
Spine line.
Spine line. Alright, so the bottom of the jaw would be in between these 2 points. It would be about here. So the neck would actually come out more there. Okay, which means less dewlap, but more accurate. And I'm always down for that. Okay. Let's see. How long, how pointy these ears? Very long, very pointy. I think... Yeah, I'll make this the definitive here. That's what happened. I think I made this opening too big because I really liked the shape. That's why the ear looks too thick. Like I said, learning process.
Always.
It's always about learning. If you're learning stuff about yourself, about your art, about your characters, you're doing good art. Doesn't matter what it looks like in the end, you learned something. You had a thought process. And that's the most important part. Some inner ear lines, which are fun. Alright, and then I want the other ear to be a little bit more outside the head. Yeah. Something like that. It is definitely not, but for some reason the ears are reminding me of Bartok from Anastasia. I think because they had the like
Bartok the Magnificent.
Yeah, I think because they have the lines on the inside, and it's kind of like that shape, but like wicked exaggerated. Yeah, that was a wild movie. I really loved it though.
Anastasia or Bartok the Magnificent?
Both. Was Bartok the Magnificent the one where it had the lady that turned into the dragon?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, Don Bluth went hard on that one.
Yeah, he enjoyed that one. Too much, perhaps.
Yep.
Mayhap.
But I love Don Bluth.
He's a cool dude.
He's a cool dude, and he wasn't afraid to pull any punches with the cartoons. He doesn't afraid of anything. Did you watch Secret of Nim?
No. I've only seen bits and pieces, I think.
Oh, that is an intense one.
I believe it.
That's a really good one. Yes, it's funny you say that because I've been binging it, the Anastasia soundtrack. Oh my god. There's so much from that soundtrack. I used to sing that soundtrack to myself on the bus on my way to school because I didn't have the movie. But my friend had the soundtrack, and so I'd like listen to it whenever I slept over at her house because she would use it as going to sleep music. Which parts of that soundtrack not going to sleep music.
Yeah,
like the villain song.
Very bombastic.
It's very bombastic. And I'm a light sleeper, so I would basically just be up listening to the Anastasia soundtrack, which was fine by me because I didn't.
I was gonna say there's worse things.
There's worse things.
Be up listening to.
It was good.
Be up listening to your neighbor snoring.
That's true. You could be. You could be.
Not that means anything. That's not specific in any way.
Of course not. That movie sounds so familiar. I'm just trying to remember it. It was Don Bluth trying and succeeding to copy the Disney formula. It was basically a Disney princess movie, and most people mistake it for a Disney movie. It has Rasputin as the main antagonist, but they do him so well. Not historically accurate at all.
No, don't watch it expecting to learn how
the royal
Red
family
October and the murder of the Tsar
of Russia.
Family. Yeah, don't watch that expecting factual information. It's still good.
It's very good. It's very fun. But basically, it was the Disney princess trope with Don Bluth characters. I think I'm just misremembering it or something because that's the only thing I think of. The one with the song Tomorrow.
I remember that one.
Tomorrow's Only a Day Away. That one I think was a Disney movie. What movie was the one tomorrow? I remember that one. Was that Shirley Temple? Is that Tomorrow?
Well, yeah, it was Annie.
Oh, okay, Annie.
But I don't think that's the same song.
No, but I can understand. Is the Don Bluth movies on Disney Plus now?
Are they really?
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think they bought his studio, but they probably bought the rights to show the movies.
Yeah.
Because Don Bluth studied at Disney, and then he left.
He was a Disney animator.
And then he formed his own studio, which was better and treated the other animators better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but Disney apparently didn't treat them super well.
Yeah,
so they all left.
Basically, what had happened is he was working on a movie, and he had good ideas for like movies and stuff, but as far as I know, they weren't really listening to him or the other animators, and so it left a bunch of people really disgruntled, and so he left and formed his own animation studio, and a bunch of the other animators wound up going and working for him, which I think is really cool because they made some awesome movies. Okay, so where did I leave off here? I have the neck is doing a weird. Why is it doing a weird? It's because I have it too far over. Because the neck should be right here and
Your neck's
through.
doing a weird.
My neck is doing a weird. All right, and I should have it over a little bit more like this. Okay, yeah. So dewlap could come up to here. We're gonna define the dewlap. I'm gonna make it kind of craggy. Got a craggy dewlap.
I was gonna say that. You got a craggy dewlap.
I do. Lap.
Sounds like an insult they'd use in the Old West. You craggy dewlap.
You craggy dewlap. I'm gonna just color this in so that you know exactly where the orange should be.
Much appreciated.
Because my line's a bit sketchy.
That's okay.
And I am gonna make the bottom part of the ear here. I know it's not shown in the reference, but just for definition's sake.
Well, you do whatever you think is best.
I'm doing it.
Oh, I know.
I'm doing my best.
Oh, you always do.
Thank you. Okay. And I think I'll just loosely define these guys. I think that's about good. Now, I wasn't timing myself there. I think it's probably been... May have been an hour.
Sorry, I wasn't timing you.
That's okay. I need to cut down my time.
Oh, you're fine.
On stream, it's fine. It's just if we're doing these for people, well, I guess
we're not going to be doing them with them standing there.
That's very true. It'll be like an end of day pickup kind of thing. Okay. All right. I think that is fun. Oh, I know the teeth are blue. Let me actually go in with a dark blue. Normally, I try to keep it to like 2-3 color, but let me get a dark blue to really define the teeth, because those are important. And I can actually, maybe I can do some shading in the ears as well. Yes, get the pen started. Do some real big monster teeth, yes. The teeth are important. Alright. There you go. I might wanna come out with these teeth a bit more. How do I want that? That curve should be fine. Alright, so these are defined but will be glowy teeth. Big, strong teeth.
You do love teeth.
They're fun. They're fun to draw. They give the character so much. Alright, I'm gonna shade in here. Did you end up doing a test just to make sure that the ballpoint pen's good?
Right now.
Perfect. And it's coloring good?
Yeah.
Alright. Love it. I am going to define the front of the face just a little bit more so that that really comes forward and pops. Got that big juicy eyeball. Okay. I think we're about good.
You calling it done?
I think so. Drinking Bunny says I am no longer dead after lots of water. Thank you for the reminder. Gotta drink the tea.
Yeah, you never touched the tea.
Mm-hmm. You've never watched Anastasia. It is a good movie.
It's decent.
It's a fun time. If you're a history nerd, don't be while you're watching the movie. Just enjoy the crazy expressions and the characterizations and the fun animation. I'm Dirty Money. I'm glad that you've drunk. Also, the name of what I was thinking of is Annie. Yes, because tomorrow's just a day away. It's the one about the girl that gets adopted. She gets adopted, right?
Yeah, she's adopted by Daddy Morbucks.
Yeah. She was an orphan, little orphan Annie. Glad to hear everyone is hydrated. It's important.
It's important to stay hydrated.
It's important to stay hydrated. All right. I think we're going to take a break and we're going to switch around the setup so that Ross is set up for watercoloring. And I will, before I pass this off, I'm going to make this a little bit more defined. Orange squiggle.
Take your time. I'm having a good time drawing what I'm drawing over here.
I can't wait for you to show everyone what you're drawing.
I will show it.
It's very good.
I think people will enjoy.
Alright, I'm not going to sign until after you're done coloring so we can put the signatures in a nice spot.
That sounds good to me.
A nice spot. Alright, if everyone is cool and chilling.
5-10 minutes.
Yeah, probably closer to 10. 5-10. Gonna transition to the break here. Alright. Can you hear us? Oh, yes. Yes, we are coming through. Alright. I might move the microphone over.
Yeah,
oh, bad audio. Bad audio.
Move it behind the laptop.
Okay.
Or over there. That's fine.
Yeah, and that way I can put it right here. Sorry for the very bad audio. I know that's in front of chat, but I can move chat over a little bit. Okay, alright, we're gonna just go. Okay, and then we're gonna transition. Are you ready?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Okay. We are transitioned.
It's a little zoomed in.
Well, that's just how the OBS is displaying it. It's because the window is small.
Oh.
See, it fixed itself.
Okay.
There you go. All right. I'm going to set myself up over here. Do you need any of these other watercolors that are on the floor?
No.
Okay. So I will
So,
set those away.
chat, I will ask you, I want things set up in a different way because I'm more comfortable painting this way. Is this view okay? Can you see okay? Is this acceptable? Yes, painting time.
Painting time.
Alright, Air Setless's view is perfect.
Love it.
I will take one voice as the ascent of the many. And I will also take this time to display what I was working on
It's so good.
while Cassie was drawing. This is a picture that I saw on Reddit today of someone's pet snail who they gave little tiny food to. So I'm going to probably finish it off, sign it, and then like send it to them as like fan mail or something.
Tiny foods.
Tiny food.
Tiny food.
Okay, so I'm going to say that our light source is coming from the upper right because I feel comfortable with that. Makes sense to me.
Yep.
And I'm just going to start laying down some of these blues just to start off with.
Bye, Monster Yote. It's okay. Don't struggle.
Later.
Just do your one stream.
Yep, you do you.
Bye. I'm going back through chat now just to try to figure out what was going on. Long Furby. 50. That's a lot. 15.
Long Furbies are creepy.
Monster Yacht has 15 Furbies. That's a lot of Furbies.
Are they okay?
I don't know.
That's a lot of Furbies.
So much Furby.
That is a lot. That seems like a lot.
Durgan Bunny says slug. Trouble Coo. Oh hey Trouble Coo!
Hey,
Trouble
welcome to the stream.
You just missed a Monster Yacht who's informed us that they have 15 Furbies. I only had one as a kid, and I was done with it after a little while. But 15. Just got back from work. Well, I hope that you are able to wind down peacefully tonight after work.
You deserve it.
Give me a Furby. I only have one right now. I don't know. You'll have to ask Monster Yacht where they keep getting all these Furbies. So many Furbs. Oh, having the tea. The tea is good.
So also for the stream, I am sticking with just this one watercolor.
You're gonna drip in the ear. You gotta drip in the ear.
That drip right there?
Yeah, that drip right there.
That drip right there? You're worried about that drip?
I'm worried about that drip.
Uh-huh.
I'm backseat arting.
You want to paint it too?
No, I wasn't sure if you'd seen it. We continue what you were saying there.
Oh, no, it's okay. What you were saying is more important, I'm sure.
No. Ross is using a special watercolor brush.
I'm basically challenging myself by just using this little tiny like watercolor brush with the watercolor already in it, because it's what we'll be using at the con. Yeah,
it's a actually, do you want to show the palette to the chat? It's a
little handheld,
like on the go. It's an on the go watercolor
thing on the
palette.
bottom. Yep,
it's really
there
fun.
we go.
Comes with some little sponges and this brush that holds water in it. So all you got to do is squeeze the water out, and that becomes water.
It becomes paint.
A watercolor dual disc, yes.
Oh,
it is.
My God,
it is. I want to make.
Well, now I need to paint it up like a dual disc.
I know.
Right?
I want to make one. We have the capability. We could 3D print it. Speaking of 3D printing, Trouble Coo says that you could 3D print Furby faces and make custom nightmare Furbies.
Horrifying.
There is such. I don't know. You must have seen it, Trouble Coo. but that there's such a community that just mods the hell out of Furbies, and they do like customize and they like did bedazzle them all up. It's pretty amazing.
I had a student who was modding a Furby. They were making it long.
Long Furbies are a thing. They're a thing. So those
Long
watercolors
Furbies are terrifying.
I mean, yes, but also like
Is it
there's.
purple?
I don't think so. I think it's blue. I think the one above it is purple. The really, really dark black looking one. I think that's purple. From my recollection.
It's blue.
Oh, it's all blue. Watercolors are so neat to me, especially because I've never been able to grasp how people do paint in the first place. You can do so much with it, though. Watercolors are very, like, you gotta be patient with it, and you gotta know how... Watercolors are challenging.
They can be a little finickier to learn.
Yeah, yeah. Like than acrylic or something.
Because in some ways they're more forgiving, and in other ways they're less forgiving than acrylic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different.
Yeah. What if Yu-Gi-Oh! Was Splatoon and the big epic card battles were fought with paint flung as hard as they could from dual discs? I love that. I'm just imagining like like a centrifuge, but you pour paint in it and it's on your wrist, and you just kind of like flings paint everywhere. I guess you'd have to direct it at your enemies somehow, otherwise you'd get splattered with paint in the face. Long Furbies with udders that milk straight vodka. Trouble why? Why?
That's so cursed.
Why this?
That's so cursed.
Why but curse you, because now I'm thinking about how to make it, and you could have like one of those wine purses with one of those tube things.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
And you could have the udders be like little sucky nipples, and you could make that. It already exists. No.
Every day we stray further and further from whatever.
Whatever deity's light. Okay. Have people sucked from the teats of the vodka Furby? I want to know. It's bad.
I'll take questions I never wanted to hear for 500, Alex. Oh, RSVP, Alex Trebek.
Oh, yeah.
Gone too soon.
Durgamite says no bad. Everyone's upset. No one wants to know this.
It's cursed.
I just...
No!
I'm curious.
I forbid it.
So curious.
Das ist verboten.
No, you're live streaming.
Is this it, or is this a brown? Hey, I found a purple.
Hey,
it looks
it's
like
a
brown.
purple.
That's what I wanted.
It already exists, but people probably, in a complete
people
180.
Are so cursed.
Tell me, Cake with a Hat, please do a complete 180 to change our Furby direction.
Cleanse my palate.
Cleanse
please.
the palate. So much cleansing. Would either of you drink from the milk Furby? Probably not.
I might.
Would you?
Yeah, I might.
Why? Because you like milk?
For the meme.
For the meme. What if it wasn't being videotaped?
Yeah, I'd probably still do it. Well, I'd have to have an audience.
Okay, so it's audience dependent whether or not you drink from the milk Furby.
Yeah, that's correct.
Your setlist says, how do we feel about asparagus? I am fine.
Yeah, it's good.
I like cooked asparagus. I never made it before, but my sister makes a mean asparagus, and it's very tasty.
Any different reference for the neck?
Ah, neck rough. There should be in the other tab. The other tab.
Well, yeah.
Or there. That works too. Oh, Airsetla says, yay! Is it because most people say that asparagus is horrible and they don't like it? Because it's just a green vegetable. It's.
Well, some people it actually tastes bad for.
I thought that was cilantro, where it tastes like soap.
You're right. But also asparagus.
Also asparagus.
Yep.
Huh, okay.
Some people just, it tastes and smells particularly foul for them.
Trouble Crew says, smelly pea. I've never had the smelly pea experience. But then again, I've only ever eaten, like, small amounts of asparagus at a time. So, I'm not sure. I have a question. If you guys have played with it, about new situation forms and legend. Oh, Legend of Arceus. Oh, I got tripped up on the word.
Hisuian forms.
Hisuian.
Yeah, because it's the Hisui region or something.
Mm.
Which is just ancient, Sinnoh.
Yeah, ancient Sinnoh. before I go into that, real quick, Ursula, yeah, have never experienced asparagus pee. I think it probably does make that happen to some people, but probably not everyone. And I feel like
It's a genetic thing.
Is it a genetic thing? It's
Yep.
how your body processes it.
Yep.
Ah.
It's actually a gene if you can smell it or not.
Trouble says, Ross, what beautiful creature are you painting? We're painting Ursula's character. They're a soul...
Well, Trouble says it's beautiful, so I mean, I know I'm doing something right. That's good. I'll take that.
Did I learn genetic fact? What'd you say?
There's always a point in every artwork that I've done where I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there.
Like, but you're
I like
getting
it. But, it's a threat that's always looming. It's ever present.
They say Trouble says, shut up, Ross, take my compliment.
Oh, I did. It means I'm doing something right.
And for Durgan Bunny, Pokemon. So, I watched a couple of streamers play through RT Game. I watched his condensed version, and then we were watching a long play of Point Crow. We didn't buy the game, but we're experiencing it vicariously.
My brother did.
I have some opinions.
Tell me your opinions.
Cleavor is a little bit much.
What's Cleavor?
It's like the new form of Scyther, but it's got
I didn't see it.
It's got axe. It's got axe hands. It's so big. It's so much.
Dude, that sounds dope.
It's a lot.
All right, hang on. Pause.
Yeah.
Can I see?
Oh yeah, here I'll bring it up on my phone.
Just show me a picture of Cleavor, please.
I will find a picture of
Cleavor. Sounds like a delight.
I don't know how to spell that.
Cleavor.
I think it's a K. Cleavor.
Oh yeah, because it's Pokemon. Everything has to be different.
Cleavor Pokemon.
Okay.
Images.
So I'm trying to be pretty tactical about how much orange I put in and what colors I use. Because the thing about watercolor is, as soon as your white is gone, like the white of the page, it's gone for good.
I'd sneak up on it. Oh, I had intended the dewlap. You can interpret it however, but I had intended like just this was the dewlap.
Oh.
And then the rest of it was neck.
Oh, interesting.
Also, this is Cleavor.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Let me zoom in. Let me look at them.
All the pixels.
I don't like the face.
Yeah, I think they went for a samurai thing, which like is cool. It looks like a Susanoo like storm god kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that one in particular.
So we are not interpreting this.
My thoughts on Cleavor is that it kind of goes hard on the D&D barbarian archetype.
Yeah. That's what it's trying for. At least it seems like it.
Durgan Bunny says, complete bias, new Typhlosion is a good boy. Yes, big sleepy ghosty. I like that they made that ghost type.
Oh, I saw the new Typhlosion.
Yeah.
I saw it on Reddit.
I saw a lot of people drawing accidentally sexy Typhlosions.
I don't think they were accidents, Cassie.
It's got the sexy, like, sleepy eyes.
Yeah, I don't think they were they were accidental, Cassie.
It looks like he's way high, yeah.
Okay, good for Typhlosion. You know, knows what he likes.
Noob Typh, good. I do... The other one I'm a little bit mad about is the new Stantler. Because my biggest gripe with Stantler is he's got a butt face. Like, he's got a droopy butt face. And
He's got a droopy butt face.
Sometimes I do. This is fair. But they basically took droopy butt face Stantler and gave him a poofy neck and made him all white. Change him a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I like Basculegion solely because I was happy to see Basculin get some love.
Basculin.
I forget what one that looked at. I forgot what that one looks like.
Let me look it up.
I remember what Basculin looked like. I didn't remember what its new form looked like. And okay. Hannah says, "This is good shading."
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. Basculegion. Yes.
Full disclosure, it's been a while since I've worked in watercolors. So, yeah, I'll take it.
Basculegion. Oh yeah. It's got like cloudy shapes on its face, and I like it. Here, if you would like to see, it's got a good mustache.
Oh, that's fun.
It's very fun.
I get more Susanoo from that.
Yeah, I guess I can see that. I like big grumpy fish.
You're a grumpy fish.
Only sometimes.
I'm gonna go back to my... Where did it go? Oh, God.
Yeah, you gotta go down and then click on the picture again.
Oh god.
I know.
Oh god.
I don't play Pokemon, but I love seeing the new stories and evolutions. Yes, I do too. That's exactly why I watched the playthrough, because it's really cool to see an open world Pokemon game.
Yeah, it's about damn time.
It's about damn time. I love that you can run up to Pokemon. I love that you can just throw out like Pokeballs and just have your Pokemon there standing in front of you being huge. Like, that's so cool.
I want the big Whale Lord.
Oh, I didn't see Wailord in this one. I don't know if it doesn't exist or if it does. Jury's out on that one. I must obtain a phone charger, otherwise my phone will die, and that is what I'm reading chat on.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, return. Did you put a phone charger in here?
Yeah, I did.
Aha!
It's one of the switch bricks.
Yeah, switch bricks.
Alright, so I'm gonna add a little bit of this orange to the underside of the ear, because I figure if the dewlap is glowing a little bit, yeah, just and this orange that I have is kind of a nice opaque too. So I can add some of it around the area, and I can blend it all together.
That is fun.
I want to be careful I don't overdo it. I really
Yes.
don't like using the more opaque watercolors if I don't have to.
We can always go in with some stuff on top if you wanted
Oh,
to.
I
Do you have gouache? You have gouache, right?
I have plenty of gouache, yes, but this was an exercise in watercolor, and I think it's turning out well. I'm just trying to go, slow and steady, creep up on it.
Creeping up wins the race.
Yep.
As a point of note, the eye is majority black, or dark colored, and then the pupil is a glowy.
Oh, okay, so she actually... I thought you had made it larger.
No. The little swirly guys in there, that's what I intended to be glowy, but you go at it however you feel.
Okay, well, I am going to add some more of this orange to the outside of this area. I'm going to creep up on it.
Yeah. I like the sort of shiny you have on it. Do the thing, Ross. Game Freak's second ever Pokemon game, says Cake.
Wow. Wow. Someone call an ambulance. There's been a murder.
Oh, thank you, Aracella, for this being your first watercolor in a hot second. It is beautiful so far.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's been... When was the last time you did a watercolor?
Oh, God. College.
Really? It's
Yeah,
been that
really.
long?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Well, after we graduated college, I probably did a watercolor while I was teaching private school.
Yeah, you must have.
But after we graduated college, I really didn't do much watercolor until now.
Now, I guess.
No, because I've only done acrylics recently.
That's right. You've been doing most of your paintings, which we were just able to get one of your paintings framed. We got like this ornate museum-like frame for a big painting of a snail Ross did, and it's just the best because it's like...
Today's been a very snail day.
It's been a very snail day.
Can we drop a picture of that in chat? Because we shouldn't just talk about it without showing them.
I don't know if I can add... I can't add a picture to chat, but I can literally go get the painting and we can show the camera. Maybe one stream is done. One stream is done.
Yeah.
We'll
I
do a
was
zoom
gonna
out.
say not right now.
No.
But, yeah.
Everyone is saying they really like it and it's very pretty.
Well, thank you, everyone. I like it too, and I think it's really pretty, and I think it's really nice to work off of good line art.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. See what I did there?
Yeah, you turned it right back around.
Where's my other water cup?
It's over there. Cake Wearing a Hat says, moisten that paper.
Oh no, I don't need to moisten the paper. Instead of... So you can squeeze the brush to get more water to come out of it. Instead of doing that, which wastes the water that's already in here, I like to rinse it off in the water cup so I can clean the bristles without wasting this water.
Special water, different water.
Yeah, my special different water. I'm going to make this background kind of a neutral gray, I think.
May I point out an additional thing?
What's your additional thing?
This area these are the little membranes in between the swoopies, and then this back area is neck.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
That's why I didn't color them at
Gotcha.
first. Yeah, let's just do a little.
That is nice. That's a nice neutral. I love how watercolor, like, you can just kind of do a gradient with the brush, and it gives it a sense of depth and scenery without really having any of those things.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a really
nice
nice
thing.
neutral gray too.
Well, I kind of mixed it looking at, there's this art of the character in a cave, apparently. They're kind of on all fours. They're kind of hunched
From the
over.
toy house, the one
Yeah,
where it's
from the
facing
toy house.
forward.
And I'm kind of taking the background, inspiration from that background for this background here. Now, this is the harder part. I don't like doing this side.
Why not?
Because I'm a righty and I have to reach across.
Oh, yeah. And you could smear the paints.
I mean, I won't, probably, but...
Probably.
Yeah.
So what we're learning today is we'll probably want to charge more at the con.
Yeah, isn't that great? Just what everybody loves to hear. Yeah, we need to charge more money for what we do. It's fine.
If we're going this in depth with people's, because we're worth that. And then we'll do an end of day pickup so that we can have all day to like do the fiddly little details if we need to.
I mean, how long have I been going?
I mean, you haven't been going too long. I think we started back up at 9-ish. So you've been going for about 15
Is it
minutes.
really 9 already?
It's 9:12.
Good lord. Oof.
Yep. Sorry guys, it got late. I spent a half hour trying to troubleshoot how to put chat on the thing.
Yeah.
So that was a bit.
We had kind of a rocky start. Thanks for
Yeah.
bearing with us, everybody.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Cuz we're streaming from the Mac laptop.
Yeah, we got a different setup to what we usually have.
Yeah. So I had to like redo all of the stuff that I normally have already set up on the other computer. Trouble says, holy heck, I switched from laptop to TV screen and the details are amazing. Yay! Yes, bigger screen. More things to see. Always nice. Always nice.
Indeed.
Yeah, that is looking really nice. I love the orange glowy. I love what you've done with the eye with that. Yeah.
A pointer for you.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that's going to be glowy like this,
Yeah.
only just very, very lightly outline it.
Okay.
For me right now, the most successful glowy area is this spiral right here.
Because it was loose.
You didn't touch it very much.
Okay.
Yeah. The eye is becoming a problem, and the dewlap, which is glowy, and these up here are kind of becoming problems for me because you had kind of heavier
outlines
or more line work there, so
Yes.
it's tough because watercolor is a very transparent medium.
It is.
Like you can see all the line work behind it. So just when we go to the con, if we have characters with the glowies, something to keep in mind.
Okay. I should have a
We should take notes.
I was gonna say we should take notes on a separate piece of paper, or I could I'll sketch it in very lightly, and then before you go to color, I'll be like, these are all the spots that glow. So you can do the loose watercolor with it.
We're going to be sitting at the same table. We'll be able to figure that out.
I know. But one person could be tending to a customer, where the other person is sketching, and so communication might not happen until the actual paint phase.
Customers.
Yeah.
Just like my old days.
The
in
old
retail.
times.
Yeah.
The old times. I'm very happy that the pen doesn't really bleed too much. That's very nice.
Unless I want it to.
Yeah, I mean, unless you like really saturate it.
I can actually go up in here. I can take some of that, mix it with that, and then I can add even more of the dark down
Good
there.
contrast. Contrast is nice.
Yeah, just to make the lad pop a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Pop some of these blues here, just like that.
I'm always impressed at your coloring. Your coloring
It's like
skills.
I've done this before.
It's like you've done this for years.
Yeah, something.
Something like that.
That's a little too... Because the struggle is to keep the background neutral and cool without also being the same blues as the figure. So, let me go
You could add a little bit of green to it because the figure doesn't have any greens in it.
Green is going to make it too warm. So, I'm actually going to add... And I know this...
Green is a cool color, actually.
Green is both a warm and cool color. Actually.
I don't like that.
Actually.
It doesn't fit into my preconceived notions of what that color is.
Because green is a mix of both blue and yellow is a warm color, and blue is a cool color. It's almost like it all depends on context and nothing is actually written in stone. It's all a continuum.
Nothing is real.
Nothing is written. Everything is permitted.
Everything.
Then I can kind of take the pen and...
It drip.
Oh, it's better.
So will you want to bring your easel so you can tape the pieces to it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So I don't know if I addressed this to chat or not, but the reason I have the piece on an easel, whereas Cassie was working flat, if I tape it to the easel like this, the paper doesn't wrinkle so much when it gets all wet from the watercolors.
Bringing in a red.
A little bit of this orangey red that I have. It'll help neutralize the more bluey gray that I had. And I know I just said I didn't want to put more green in the background because the green is a warmer color, but I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I'm an expert. Definitely.
You're some kind of spurt.
Ugh, gross.
Expert.
Feather that in a little bit.
I do love that background color.
Yeah, it's decent.
I love me a good, like, multi-toned gray.
When I was in college, I had a big tube of
Payne's gray?
Yeah, Payne's gray that I used
Payne's
to use.
gray.
It's a lot better than a black. I know
Yeah.
we've already expounded on my feelings on black, time and time again. But yeah. Oh, did I bump the camera?
You bumped it.
I bumped the camera.
It's okay.
My bad.
Durgamite says, still looks really nice. I'll say that. Thank you.
Thank you, Durgan Bunny. Much appreciated. Now I am going to bring in a little green over here on this side. Hopefully to help it pop a little more.
Pop lock.
Yeah. Maybe the cave is a little bit more like verdant or lush or something on this side.
I love a good verdant cave.
Minecraft.
I know.
Verdant caves now.
I gotta find like a proper verdant cave. I should go on a Minecraft adventure and actually find one. That's my favorite thing to do, is go exploring and find a cool cave. Like, probably both in real life and in video games. Mostly in video games.
Have you ever found a cave in real life?
I have found rocky chasms and
what
such.
constitutes a rocky chasm?
Basically just the train tracks behind my parents' house.
Ah, I see.
But it
so
was,
no.
It's like it's got like shale and stuff, and it's kind of steep, and it's full of rocks. And
So no, you've never found a cave in real life.
no, I've been
Sorry.
inside caves.
Yeah, so have I.
I've never like found one on my own, but I've gone like into what's the big one? Mammoth Cave, I think.
Oh, in Kentucky?
Yeah.
Damn you! I've always wanted to go there.
Really?
Yeah, really.
We should do a road trip out that way sometime. It is big. It is very big.
So should I ignore the light blue and treat these as canon? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
Black is canon up there, but the blue is canon towards the bottom. So you got it right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I should let you know what is canon. The blue there is non-canon.
Cool.
Because I needed to
So
make
I
the
can
ear
kinda
smaller.
Paint over that and turn it into farther back.
I kind of love this because you can hide all my crimes with the paint. I can just sketch in the lighter
I
layer.
can't hide everything.
Not everything, but you can do a decent job.
I can't hide everything. It's the only reason I'm able to do this is because I'm painting with the yellow over here and with blue. So I can take the blue ink that you used and I can kind of make it look
like part of the background.
Like more deliberate or part of the background,
Yeah.
There we go. You just kind of feather that back down. I don't know if this is coming through on the camera, but you can kind of see how the page is warping somewhat.
A little bit. I don't think it's coming through on the camera. But yeah, on the side that Ross has been working on, it's starting to lift up a little bit.
This side too. Actually, all sides.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a very good test too, so we know the depth at which we can work with this paper, because not all watercolor paper is built the same, and some can take a bit more water abuse.
Built different.
Yeah. Than others, but
this is good stuff.
This is good stuff.
This is some like heavy weight stuff.
The best thing about watercolor paper, though, is, well, in my experience, I'll have to try it with this one too, you can put it like face down on a wax paper sheet and just sort of run an iron on a very, very low setting.
Yep,
over
you
it.
can iron paper.
Yeah. And
Pro tip for chat, you can iron paper
can
if you
iron
ever have an artwork or something that's all wrinkled, or a document that you want it to look like it got wet or something. Maybe the dog ate your homework. If you want it to look good again, yeah, you can iron paper.
So what I would like to do is when we're done, just take an iron to it to even it all out. But it's not warping too bad.
No, it's not.
Because you've taped it down.
Exactly,
Exactly
yes.
that. You were smart. You did the thing.
It's like I've done this before.
I know. So much.
Did you see the drippy?
I did. I don't like it, but that's your decision. Gonna air dry the drippy.
Yeah, I'll air dry the drippy. It's fine. It's not hurting anything. It's gonna sit right there until it goes away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. Okay, now let's...
Now, back to the main figure.
Yeah, I think I've said this before on previous streams, but this is why I like to hop around. I like to focus on one thing, then another, instead of just getting married to one area and just staying there.
Yeah. Says the person who hasn't left the house in a while. I haven't left the house either. Married to one thing and staying there. But I'm completely with you. That's what I like to do with 3D projects. That's why I like to take on more than one commission at a time, because while one thing is drying, I can work on another thing, and then while that thing has progress made, I can jump back to the first thing.
What is this thing?
That's here, I'll show you the reference I was using. This pointy bit of the neck. It's like coming forward in space where it's sort of triangulated. You don't have to keep it.
Yeah, it doesn't read. I'm going to get rid of it.
That's fine. That is totally fine.
It's a little too confusing. I don't think anyone's going to understand what that is, even if I did my best.
Okay. I am fine with that artistic decision. Marcelo says, I don't think I've been able to communicate how grateful I am for y'all doing this. This is so cool.
Oh,
honestly,
no worries.
It's made my day seeing you do this and being able to talk about this character. So thank you. You're welcome. I love hearing the lore about it. Actually, oh yeah, well, I should go.
It's nice to have a good character to do too.
Let me look at the link you sent. Actually, could you send me that link but over Twitter? Unless you're not logged in. Hold on. Let me see if I can access that link on mobile. Because I'll read up on the character and talk about that on stream.
Let's see. I might be able to make this work.
Falling browse. Ah, yes, I can access messages. Yes. Alright, so these are called soul lurkers. Info and rules, basics. Oh, info and rules. Oh, can we make our own? Can we make our own of these species?
Don't we have enough to do?
I want to make a species.
Don't we have a billion commissions we need to get through?
Yes, but I want to make the
Alright,
thing.
okay, just checking.
There's subspecies. Basics. Alright, soul lurkers. Do you mind, Airsetla, if I read this out loud? From the card? Or do you prefer to keep it under wraps? Because I am totally fine to just reading it out loud. Oh, there's some cool art here. There's some real cool art. Not at all, go for it. Okay. Here, I'll post the link too. Gotta copy the link. How do I copy the link? Copy the link. Copy. It's a closed species. But the artist is really cool about commissioning them and in general. Okay. Oh, did you not make this species? I see. Or did you make this species? May I send the link to the chat? For those interested. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I was just about to. Please. Wish I did. Ah. That is okay, though. They are really cool, and I'd never heard of them before, so it's like, thank you for making one and making it known.
It's been a delight to paint.
Our curiosity closed species. No, they are not. They're very open. I need to do a write-up on them. I made,
one thing at a time.
One thing at a time. I quickly made a thing, and then was like, it's bird skulls and plants. Here you go. And then a bunch of people took it and ran with it, and then it just kind of petered out. But that's fine. Please update, but take your time. Thank you. Alright, soul lurkers. Let's read this thing. Okay, yes. Under the rules, it says
in
closed
a dream,
species.
soul lurker.
They are four-legged feral creatures hold on a
I'm
minute.
good at this.
I'm gonna need to my mouth.
She sells seashells
You
by
couldn't
the
even.
seashore. No, I could not.
Couldn't even.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Bubby bumpers.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Spubby.
Spubby. You're a spubby.
Big spubby. Four-legged feral creatures with unusually lanky and skinny bodies. As they do not possess any internal organs. Those creatures are
That's weird.
You don't need if you're a creature, you don't necessarily need organs.
Okay. All right. I need organs.
Spubby, eat
I'm
free.
a creature and I need organs.
But not every creature needs organs.
But I like my organs.
You can keep your
I have
organs.
a heart.
Yes.
Kidneys.
You do. Many things.
Liver.
Pancreas.
Oh, that's the best part.
That's the best part. Those creatures are manifested souls of a host, also so-called a guard. Depending on their guard's personality and appearance, the soul lurker may take on different appearances. The bond between the soul lurker and their guard is extremely strong. If one of them dies, the other will follow in death shortly after. They are dependent on each other. As a result of being the guard's manifested soul, the lurker takes on parts of the guard's personality and develops over the years. Usually their lurker will be similar in personality with their guard, but sometimes it can develop the complete opposite depending on events. Oh, I kind of like that, where you have like, say a shy introverted person, and you have like a really loudly colored, like spiky, bombastic creature that sort of follows them around.
It's my marriage.
It's me! Soul lurkers are present from their host's 10th age and start to slowly build up and grow until they are strong enough to break out of their host's soul and manifest
They're Pokemon.
They're Pokemon.
You get them when you're 10.
Yeah.
Sometimes they obey you, sometimes they
Sometimes
don't.
they
They're
don't.
Pokemon.
I like it. They break out of their host soul and manifest themselves into flesh and blood. From now, they start to show themselves to the person they broke out of until they are comfortable enough to show their whole appearance. A soul lurker is only visible to their host, but at will they can appear in front of others too. Okay, that makes sense. Is that why I love this character so much? They're Pokemons! They're good
Nothing
Pokemon.
wrong with that.
Their general body differs not much from other animals, except that they do not have any internal organs. No digestive system, no vocal cords, that's interesting. No reproductive organs. They only have the usual muscle and bone structure. Their bones are very flexible and can bend. Bendy bones! Bendy bones, bendy bones, bendy bones, bendy bones. Bendy bones. Bendy, but they're like
mice.
How cats are liquid.
We went different places. Are you good?
The laptop uncharged, and now I do the charge. It got upset. I need to see how much battery life is left. It has 6. All right, I'm glad I caught that.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Consulting different reference.
No trouble, I will not calm down. Bendy bones. Bendy bones.
No, she's gonna be like this for the rest of the night now.
Bendy bones.
It's a fact.
Okay, where was I?
Were you intending the top of the frill to be there?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
cool.
the neck is behind.
I got that.
Say, we must rave about this species. It's cool. It's really cool. Alright, so I was on bendy bones. Their bones
have bendy bones.
I do. Their bones are very flexible and can bend. They will not break, but can be damaged with sharp objects, which ends in a very long healing process. Makes sense if your bones are bendy. Their feet are a mix of human and lizard feet, usually with opposable thumb on either feet. Ah, and monkey toes, grabbing things with their feet. I like that. I like that imagery too, because lizard feet with the long toes are very fun, but then make it grippable, and that's great. Soul lurkers have a single big eye on their face, usually found in the middle, but it happens that said eye can grow at any other spot in the head. Huh. So it could be like flat face right in the front. The eye glows and is connected with the so-called glowy areas of the soul lurker, which are found commonly on the throat, behind the hind legs and tail, between the hind legs and tail. Thus, glowy areas glow, obviously, and are squishy and warm. The glow comes from their blood. I like the squishy warm idea, that you can just kind of like hug into it and it squishes into you and it's just warm and glowing. It's cool, but also creepy because it's its blood.
Yeah, that is a little weird.
I'm about it, though.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Soul Lurker are born genderless and have no sexual organs. Makes sense. This does not mean that they cannot take on any pronouns or orientation, nor does this mean they cannot feel sexually aroused. There are many ways to pleasure Soul Lurker, but each different from another. They have a variety of different traits, which gives them the ability to look as individual as possible. I like that. More on the lore. Oh, goodness. History of the Greater Ones. I don't think I'm going to read this whole thing, because it's a whole... There's a lot of lore.
Bloodborne?
Bloodborne.
The greater ones.
There's some Pocket Universe stuff. That's cool.
That is fun.
And different dimensional stuff, which I am always down for. Let me look up more. More Soul Lurker stuff. Yes, glow placement. Confirm. That's neat. Traits. Mimic. What is Mimic? Mimic
They
complete.
eat you.
Oh, well, yeah. Mimic completely ignores most of the trait restriction and will turn a lurker into something very similar or even same to what their guard looks like. The exception that is that at least the single eye or glowy area is depicted in the design. Okay, so it's basically a you can be a whatever, just have a glowy. Interesting. So that means that the guards aren't necessarily humans in their nature, or they don't have to be. That wasn't something I considered. I was thinking of it all as like humanoid, and then these creatures are adjacent to humans, but you could have a crazy alien creature and have it have one of these. That would be pretty neat. Traits. Oh goodness, there's so much. I clicked on traits and then there's face, ears, glow, body, ghouls and hollows. Alright, I'm gonna look up ghouls and hollows because that sounds cool.
Dark Souls?
Dark Souls. Please notice that ghoul is a mythical trait while hollows are semi-free. Okay. I think that means that mythical traits are done by the artist for adoption. Unclear on the rules. Ghoul is a flexible mythical trait focusing on zombified and mutated bodies. It is not always necessary to show skin or rotting flesh. This trait can appear otherwise creepy or disturbing, and it can have anything classified as body horror. Ghoul is not to be mistaken with a hollow. Hollows are soul lurkers. Hollows are soul lurkers which guard has died. Their soul will vanish, and all that will be left is a body full of anger and hate. Ooh. A hollow is extremely dangerous. Guards have an extended lifespan through their soul lurker companions, but they can still die through sickness and aging.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. Dark Souls. It's Dark Souls. Extra limbs. Very fun. Extra limbs means extra fun. Most guards can reach up to 150 to 200 years if when their bond is healthy and strong. The soul of a guard is the most important part in this bond. Souls can be damaged through incidents such as traumatizing events, and when a soul gets damaged, it will damage the soul lurker as well, often resulting in physical or mental damages such as ghoul appearances or mental sickness, similar to disabilities or OCDs. I do enjoy that. One of my most favorite tropes is mental illnesses as creatures, because it just helps you make sense of it, helps you bring yourself, like, make peace with it as well. And, like, you can kind of rationalize it a little bit better, I feel. And it's fun. It's fun to be like, this is an anxiety creature, and make it all, like, twitchy and a little bit like, it's
like a gremlin.
Like a gremlin. Because it makes sense. In very rare cases, a soul lurker can become a hollow. If a guard dies naturally, the soul lurker only has a slight chance of becoming hollow, depending on how strong the bond between both of them were. Still, after a guard's death, if it was naturally, the soul lurker is connected to a part of their soul and can still communicate with their guard at some point. If a guard dies unnaturally, soul lurker has a very high chance of becoming hollow. Unnatural events may be accidental, murder, suicide, so on. All in all, a soul lurker is an individual and each reacts differently to the death of their guard. lurker dogs seem to react very negative to the loss of their guard. They have a high chance to become hollow due to their loyal behavior, while fel lurkers are the opposite. Those are two things I don't know, but I assume are different subsets. I'm not sure how long I had this character. When I heavily read up on their lore, they inevitably became a comfort to draw and whatnot, so heavy agree. That's fair. That's very fair. And I like, the lore makes it so that you can...
It's flexible.
It's flexible, and you can easily sort of assimilate this into your mental, I was going to say pantheon, but like your mental character tree. Wherever you have your ranked characters, what you associate them with, what emotions they give off. Let me go back to chat. Chat's talking.
Everybody's talking.
Everybody's talking. If you've had this character for a long time. I'm getting a magazine cover commission for Trouble. I'm still figuring out what I want the pose to be.
Cool.
For an eye-catching.
Very cool.
Very fun. Magazine cover. Like a Vogue magazine kind of thing. Durgan Bunny. Lots of my characters are kind of adoptable designs. So I was like, what am I going to do with this one? Yes, I had the same thing, right? So I went through I was going to say I went through a phase. I'm still going through that phase.
Yep.
Where I'll be scrolling along and people are like, here's adopts, and I'm like, that design is really cool. I would like this, please. And so I buy it, and then it just sits in my phone, and I never draw the character, but I just really like the design. It's very nice.
You're supporting an artist too.
Exactly. I started actually doing something with them for Art Fight, which was, I think it's in July. Last time I commissioned the artist with them, they were so happy to see them. So I might get something from them again. Oh, yes! Absolutely. Go. Artists that make species are like, they're so happy to see when their species returns. And they're like, oh, you're still interested in this. That's great. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I adopted a bunch of characters. And assigning them to, like, not necessarily, or some to mental illness, but, like, mental illness and or personality traits, like isolated ones, like a... feeling shy and introverted. Now that is assigned to a character. So finding an emotion that fits the character that you can resonate with, because we all go through different emotions during the day, and sometimes you're going to be a little bit more angry, and sometimes you're going to be a little bit more sullen or whatever. So finding the character that's like, this is my sullen character, it kind of helps pin them down and helps you connect with them more if you've adopted them. Let's see. I have an issue where I make 300 adoptable designs and don't know what to do with them. I mean, that's also fair because it's just fun to come up with designs. Also, keep doing that. It's good practice. It's good art stuff.
Good for you.
Yeah. Monsieur, I did the last... Oh, hey, Monsieur, you're back. I did the last 4 years of Art Fight. Nice. I only got into it, I think, last year and the year before, and I was only able to crank out a couple drawings between commissions, so I felt real bad. Fia, I gotta go to sleep. Good night, everyone. Painting's lovely. Thank you, Fia. You are very good. Sleep well. Where was I? Yes, Trouble. Bird
Reading
culture
chat.
plus personal, motivational, and therapeutic. Okay, so like a lifestyle magazine, I guess, in that way. Bird culture. I'm just like, because now I'm thinking of magazine covers and like what they look like depending on the market they're for, and then putting your character on it. That's gonna be really fun. Masiot said I do like 3 drawings in the first week and then burn out and then do like 3 more the last week. That's absolutely fair, because I start for Art Fight, I was like, okay, here's a bunch of people, I need to draw them back, and then I get going on one. I'm kind of basically the same way, where like I do one and then I'm like, oh god, I have to do all the rest of them. It's coming out alright. He's getting there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm happy with what you did with the background too. That's very fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm happy with it as well.
Ah. Yes. connecting with emotions, characters, all that kind of fun stuff. The market is starting to have a hard conversation and or better psych health. That's very good.
Yep.
Starting a hard conversation.
I am actually going to grab a different brush.
Oh.
I wanted to do as much of this as I could with
the challenge brush.
The brush I had at my disposal. Now I need something good to lift with. Because I have indeed, I think, gone a little too dark in a few areas.
Okay.
So I want to start to remove some pigment.
That's fair. I want to add a mirror to the piece so I can reflect when I see it in my house. Are you talking about the magazine piece? You can add... You could put it in a frame, and then you could apply mirror vinyl to the glass. And that way you wouldn't have to put a reflective thing on top of the piece itself. It would be protected, and you would still get a reflection kind of thing. So you could use it as a semi-transparent mirror, where you can still see the piece, but it would reflect. Digital and physical. Okay. You're welcome for the idea.
Cassie.
Yes.
Could you pass me one of the rags on my work desk, please?
Yes. Wait.
Sorry for bumping the camera, chat.
That's okay. I will give you 2 rags. One fine, one feathery.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
That one's on your shoulder.
I saw. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You fist bumped it.
We did what now?
You fist bumped the camera.
Oh.
Trouble for the vinyl. There's a place, they're based out of Florida. They're called Solar Graphics. You can, let me actually look it up just to verify that I have the right information for you. But I worked in vinyl and sign manufacturing. Solar Graphics. Pretty sure that's what they were called. Solar Graphics, printing. Says it, place an order. Let me see you load. Oh god. I'll have to post the link. I'm pretty sure their name is Solar Graphics, so I'll look it up. But you can order a sample sheet of a bunch of their semi-transparent and reflective vinyls, and they basically just send you a packet of a bunch of 8.5 by 11 vinyl sheets. It's going to be a mirror accents to the magazine. Okay. Very cool. Solar Graphs USA? Oh, these websites are old. Solar Graphics Florida. Maybe it's the first one. Clearwater,
It would make
Florida.
sense if the company your previous company was using was like old and not in, like with bad website and stuff. That seemed like the kind of people they do business with.
Yeah, window tinting.
Not to throw too much shade.
Residential reflective films. Let me see what their selection is here. Yeah, okay. So this is the place. Their website is kind of busted. I will post them in chat. But if you ask for samples, like, you can just have them send you a sample package. You can actually, I think you can get a quote, portfolio, buyer, print, decorative. You'll have to look for it on the website, but there should be, because I remember ordering it online, there should be a way to just order the sample package online. Anyway, off of my soapbox about vinyl.
You do like vinyl.
I don't even like it that much. It's just that I fell into it as a job and I learned a lot about it. And so now if anyone asks, I'm like, here's a whole list of things and a rabbit hole to go down because I have all this knowledge now and I'm burdened with it, so I'm going to burden you with it too.
You are burdened.
I am burdened with this knowledge. So much knowledge. Lifting was a good idea.
Yeah, it needed to be a little lighter.
Yeah. Yeah, that helps. Did I pause the stream? Did the stream do? Okay. Stream is doing.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I just want to make sure that the laptop is very hot. So at any point in time...
Oh, yeah, we might explode.
At any point in time...
The laptop might kill us.
Yeah, it might shut down because my old laptop, it has a problem where it doesn't have enough cooling fans because it's one of those slim Macs that were that designed all nice but not
that
functional.
Everybody wanted and they were designed. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it aftermarket, so it could be an aftermarket thing. Is that the right term? I got it used.
Yeah, aftermarket.
Aftermarket. So I got it used, so that could be the reason why it was being sold. But yeah, it tends to overheat, I think, because it doesn't have enough cooling fan. Not good. Dragonmite says the more that's added, the cooler it looks. Thank you. Yeah, I like the yellow.
Yeah, the
It needed a pop.
Well, I got rid of all the white.
Mm.
So I needed to do something to make the swirlies pop again.
I gotcha.
I'm gonna have to add some to the inside of the eye.
Yeah.
Too. Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Just a taste.
Just the taste. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I say that because my Cassie and I have a joke. My aunt used to say, "Just a taste." Like you'd order something from a restaurant, and she would say she wanted just a taste, but her just a taste was like half your drink or half your French fries. Just a taste.
Just a taste. My dad would do the same thing with like ice cream and stuff. So after a while, I just stopped allowing him to have bites of my ice cream because he would have what I would call a dad bite, which is half of your ice cream. It was fine.
But, joke's on him, he regretted it later.
Yeah, because he's probably lactose intolerant.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Serves him right for messing with your stuff.
I don't think it serves anyone right. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. I like the dewlapness.
I don't want to make it too glowy, but I do want...
That helps.
Just a little bit of yellow.
That helps define it a bit more.
Yeah, on the edge of the spines, just to make them pop.
Mm-hmm. Popping spines.
I'll pop your spine.
Don't pop my spine.
You've asked me to pop your spine before.
Yeah, actually, that's really helpful. Because I sit like a hunchy gremlin, and I forget to sit up straight a lot of the time, so my shoulder, like, everyone, posture check. Posture check. Sorry. I know, you're a gremlin right now.
Yeah, everyone. I am not in posture heaven right now.
Everyone, we're going to do a posture check. Sit with your butt straight if you can, if you're able to, if you're able-bodied enough to do this, and stretch your arms up above your head.
I'm not doing that.
I know, because you're painting, that's fine. No, it's on the ground. Well, that can be good for your back, too. So...
I slept on the floor for a number of years, and it was very good for my back. It felt amazing.
Yeah, you really like a firm...
It's better for you than...
Is it really?
Than people would have you believe. Than people who try to sell mattresses would have you believe, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
And I'm not one of those people that's like, just because humanity did it for thousands of years, it means it's better. I mean, we were eating garbage, off the ground and, not brushing our teeth for thousands of years. And
that doesn't necessarily mean it's better.
No. But sleeping on the ground is it's good.
All right.
At least I've found it to be quite comfortable and beneficial.
For you.
For me.
I haven't, but that's just because I got bonies. I'm bony.
You've been ruined by mattresses.
I've been ruined by mattresses, I guess. I didn't grow the tolerance to sleep on a floor.
It's a good thing.
Trouble cool person back popping yet. That's how I feel. Monster, my spine is question mark shaped anyway.
Oh, yeah. That's no bueno.
It's okay. It happens sometimes. I like to do the like roll your shoulders back. That always feels good after punching for a while. I think it's getting there.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I'm going to darken up some of the purple on...
Oh yeah, behind the neck, so it matches with the rest of the stuff.
Matches with the rest of the purple on the rest of the skin, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Darken some of these back up a little bit too.
Now, Airsetla, feel free to send us information over whatever medium you'd like, Twitch, Twitter, what have you. If you do want this mailed to us, we will need your address so we can figure out shipping prices and all that. I'm sure it won't be much. It's just gonna be
it's just a watercolor, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it'll be like a flat packed thing. We'll need something bigger than an envelope for it, though.
We can send it in like a one of those bubble mailers or like a manila envelope or something with a piece of
cardboard.
Yeah, to keep it from getting crunched.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. Now, awesome. Thank you. We appreciate it.
So, where's my purple?
Where's my purple?
Where's my wife?
I'm here.
Indeed.
My wife. Hello.
Greeting.
Greeting. Just a singular greeting.
One
big greeting.
Singular greeting.
Greet.
Ting.
Greet. I like how you've done the color, like the glow from the dewlap on the neck extending down the neck. That's pretty fun.
Well, it makes sense that it would.
Yeah.
I also kind of have this yellow light coming from over here that's like hitting the shoulder and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what's creating this sort of yellowy area over here. As far as I'm
I
concerned.
see.
Yeah. And then let me.
Oh yeah, those dupers.
Oh yes, I haven't forgotten.
Those dupers need duping. We're back to calling them dupers.
Oh, that's kind of what they are.
Yeah. The dupers.
I'm a doopy duper.
I'm a doopy duper guy. Yeah. And once it dries, we can do the final signature.
All right, very good. Yeah, I want to add just a little bit more of this blue. Because I can kind of use your...
oh yeah, the blue, like, sketch lines.
The sketch lines to just create sort of a blue light that's hitting it from the other side, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of go around like that. Almost looks like it's like, I mean, I know it's supposed to look like it's glowing, but like it has its aura or an aura or something.
Aura.
Too much JoJo's.
Not enough JoJo's. Simultaneously too much and not enough. Aw, yeah. Thank you, Arsetla. Arsetla's so pretty.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
There we go. And I'll do like a
little fun there. Need more pomp hair. I know. So much. So many characters in JoJo's. There's some aspect of JoJo's, like, there is some pretty horrible sexism in JoJo's where I'm just like, you as a character, you nasty. But there's so much fun ridiculousness in JoJo's that I keep coming back to it.
Yeah, it
grips you.
It has redeeming features.
Real life pomp, crest, feathers. That would be fun. Okay, alright, costume idea. If you did felt feathers, but with a bendy wire in them, you could potentially bend them into a pomp shape. So you could do, what we like to do is we like to do a little sandwich. So we have felt on one side, felt on the other, and you can either glue them together or use, what is that stuff called? Fusible interfacing. You can put a wire in between two and then do the fusible interfacing.
It's good stuff.
No, that's my haircut. Oh, I see. Yes. It's good stuff. It's good haircut. Good content.
Okay, I think I'm going to let that dry.
All right. I think that's good.
We could probably sign it in the lower... lower right-hand corner is already dry.
Okay.
Where's your pen?
We'll do it after.
After what? After it dries?
Yeah. We can take it down and we can iron it and do that whole thing.
Alrighty. I
think that'll be good. And for trouble, I was gonna EVA shape the hair. Oh, that'll be fun. Everybody says turned out wonderful. Thank you guys.
Very well. Thank you
so much. Yeah, Airsetla will be in contact. We'll let you know how much shipping is looking like. And we'll send you this and the really quickie warm up sketch that I did. It's somewhere in here. I will find it.
Okay.
We can send you those things.
It was a pleasure.
It was an absolute pleasure, everyone. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening and a great weekend.
Bye, everyone.
You're welcome so much. Thank you again for continuing to enter and bump our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. We are going offline. Goodbye and have a great day, you guys. You too. You too. Bye.
Bye.